Alrighty, so basically, a lot of things have been going on this week. Been trying to really eat really good, especially because I've been eating no gluten. So no gluten, no rye, no pasta, no wheat, things like that. So basically what's been going on is I have been wanting a hamburger. I'm just playing. But it's like everything that you can't have, from the fried chicken, the hamburger buns, not really the rest of the stuff on a hamburger, but the bun, hot dog buns, some packaged meat because they have gluten in them, some barbecue sauces, soy sauces, sushi, the list just goes on and on, for things that you just can't have because they have gluten in it, and they're just not going to work with that type of diet if you're trying to not eat gluten at all. So also the no gluten is also on a Fodmap diet. So if you start a Fodmap diet for things like IBS or gastritis or any type of Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, anything like that, and you start a Fodmap diet, basically eating no type of breads, no type of gluten would be included in that diet. The other things that would be included in that diet would be like no dairy. And then you'd have to be very careful about soy as well, because you'd want to eat just like plant-based soy, but not other types of soy. And then there are certain beans you can eat, nuts you can't eat, fruits you can't eat, and vegetables that you can't eat, that are all a part of a Fodmap diet. But that's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I wanted to really talk about. But that's kind of why I started the whole no gluten for the full month. And then I probably will go into a whole no dairy for a whole month, just to see how I feel and to see if that adds to my digestive issues and things like that. I have been taking a antibiotic 3 times a day for small bacterial intestinal overgrowth, and so I am feeling a lot better. You know, I'm not having as much stomach issues or much problems as I was before, which is good. So I'm very, very happy about that. I did have a couple like days where I was like, ooh, my stomach is not happy right now. But other than that, I've been pretty much doing pretty good. So I'm really excited about that, really happy about that, because I feel like with this, if this is what it was and this is all it's been this whole time, which really sucks to find that out after every single test that I've gotten, because please note, I've had an endoscopy and a colonoscopy, and I'm not 50 or 60 years old. So a colonoscopy is nothing that I thought I would be having anytime soon, and it's not fun. So yeah, just to know that it might be like small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, something that you can easily treat with an antibiotic, kind of sucks. I just want to like point that out, okay? But yeah, so that's almost up. And then I'm going to probably start taking like probiotics just to help, because a lot of videos that I saw on YouTube and a lot of things that I've read before I even knew that it could be a small intestinal bacterial overgrowth that I was having talked about small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, and I just would always research and want to learn about everything that had to do with the gut and the stomach, because I was just like, okay, what's going on? It could be a million different things going on in the stomach, and you know, let's see if any of these symptoms match up to anything that's going on with me, and maybe that'll be it, and let me just research about it. And so I would do that. And the small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, a lot of people were like, they're curing it naturally by taking probiotics. So they weren't even taking antibiotics, they were just taking probiotics, and they were also just kind of changing their diet, and that really was all they were doing to try to fix that situation. So I am going to try to take some probiotics after the antibiotics, just to see if that can help and keep me going strong, because I don't want the antibiotics to get out of my system and then I just feel all yucky again, because that would just be the worst thing ever, because usually when things come back, they come back with a vengeance, and that's the last thing I need. So okay, But went shopping, got a few things. So, first of all, I've been working out, and with the working out, I was like, okay, I'm really tired. But I wasn't really fatigued tired. My body is like, whoa, girl, you ain't did this in a minute. So I had a gym membership, been paying on my gym membership forever. I would go here and there whenever I was like just feeling good and wanting to go. But I wasn't steadily going like I was before when I first got the gym membership. When I ran the 5K, 10K, 10 miler, 15K, half marathon, all that stuff. So when I was running all those races and doing all that, I was going to the gym on a constant basis. I probably was going to the gym almost every single day. And I'd probably be at the gym like maybe up to 3 times a day. I would do at least an hour of cardio. And I really wasn't doing that many weights, but I did lift weights as well. But I wasn't doing the free weights, really. I was doing more of the machine weights. So now I'm actually trying to do more of the free weights, a lot of the things that I've seen in like magazines and just different things like that. So my body is kind of like, okay, you're in the gym again, you're working out, and you're in okay shape, but we are a little sore, so we need something. You've got to give us something. So I got this from GNC. It is a BCAA type of recovery. I've seen a lot of people on YouTube and a lot of people that will do videos and say that one of the supplements that they take is BCAAs. So I know there's like a million things for BCAAs that you can take. And so I was like, okay, what in the world am I going to take? So I ended up going into the GNC the other day, and I was like, okay, I'm going to take something for muscle recovery because I need something to just help me kind of recover from the aches and the pains and the owies after working out and putting those weights on and lifting as much as you can and just really trying to push yourself a little bit harder with those reps. So I am going to try this. It is orange cream flavor, so hopefully it tastes like a popsicle. But it's BCAAs. It has L-carnitine in it as well. So L-carnitine is something that's used for like fat loss, and if you want to like get a burst of energy and help your metabolism. I don't really particularly need that. I actually wear a size 2 in jeans right now. So I don't particularly need to, I feel like, lose too much fat. So I don't really want to do that. So I'm not going to do exactly what it says on the serving size for this, which is to take it daily and take about 1 to 2 servings a day. I'm probably not going to do that. I'm probably going to just take 1 serving of it every time I work out, after I work out, and see how I feel on it first, like that. And then if I feel like it's okay to take more, then I'll maybe take it once every day. But probably not 2 times every day because I'm not trying to like burn too much weight or lose too much weight. I don't want that to happen. That's not what I want. But I do want to put myself in a good health-wise position with my body to where I would be strong enough to do another half marathon. So that's more so what I'm trying to, in result, goals be. But I need to be able to recover the muscles because the muscles are really sore and that is taking a lot out of me. So tried this. It's at GNC. It's the GNC brand. So it's not any other type of brand. It's the GNC brand. It was $19. So we'll see how it works. Then I also got some food containers. Woohoo! Yay! Look at that. Which is just kind of a way for me to stop buying fast food and spending my money on crap that I don't need to eat anyway, because most of it's not gluten-free, number one, or dairy-free. It, costs you $5 to $10 to get a meal at a lot of places like Chick-fil-A or Chipotle and stuff like that. And then you're full for like a few minutes, and next thing you know, you're hungry again, and you're like, what the crap? I thought I just ate. Ugh, ridiculous. So I'm trying to take my lunch. That's another thing. Is trying to, just prepare my lunch. Every once in a while, I might treat myself to something like a salad from Saladas or something that I know is going to cost like $10 for the whole meal. Because I feel like, oh, it'll be a little different than what I've been eating on or, you know, cooked for myself for the week. So these little nice little food containers. This is a salad or like a fruit container, so you can put fruit and salad in. It comes with its own little fork. I know I'm going to lose this fork. I ain't even going to lie. So we'll see, because it's supposed to just, once you take the plastic out, it's supposed to just stay in here, but I'm going to lose it. I already know I am. So, but it's going to be a cute little container. You even have a place for your sauce and your dressing and stuff, so that's cool. Then we have something for like your yogurt. So if you put your granola at the top and your yogurt at the bottom, that's a good little way to go. You know, because I do the yogurt and granola a lot. I like that. Sorry to me, ma. Then we kind of have like a noodle bowl. I have something kind of like this, but they're bowls and they're little cylinder, a little bit longer. So they have more of a depth than this width. But they're bowls like this. They have the tops and the handles. And I got those at an outlet, and they were literally 2 for $5. And so I got them. And I've been using them for soups and oatmeal in the morning and just everything. But this is considered a noodle bowl. But I don't really eat too many noodles, especially because a lot of them aren't gluten-free, except for rice noodles, which is in pho a lot of times, which I like pho. It's really, really good, and it's healthy for you. And then if I try veggie noodles, which I've been wanting to try for a while, so there you go. But I'll probably eat oatmeal or something in it. Something like that, because I'm weird like that. And then last but not least, it's this. It has silver in it too. It's got a fork and a knife. I don't know how good it's going to stay in there. I'm probably going to lose these too. But whatever, they come with them. So, you know, it's all set. That's cute, ain't it? All right. And it's basically a divider. You have your one side and your bottom side. So you can put your little veggies, put your little meat in here, meat and rice, whatever you're eating. And that's what it is. It's just a dividable lunchbox so that you can just put everything in there and it's not just all dumped in one thing. This is kind of also a way for me to get out of the whole, like, every time I buy something as a container, I try to save it, wash it out, and reuse it for myself whenever I need to pack food for lunches and stuff. So I'm always reusing something like a cottage cheese container or a yogurt container. There you go. So yeah, because the last yogurt container that I've just finished, I literally washed it out and put it in the dishwasher, and now I think I'm gonna probably use it the next time I make a soup or something. So yeah, but instead I could use, you know, these type of containers. Oh, I almost forgot about this one. Didn't want to forget about this one. This one is collapsible. Boop. Boop. This one's collapsible. It has a whole bunch of containers inside of it. And so actually when you open it up, if I can, hold on, let me see if I can do this. Struggle bus for real though. Let's see if I can do this. Alright. So to take it off, it's this. Then you got boom, 1, boom, 2, 3. So now you have this, which I don't know how you would make this work once you take all those little ones out of it, but I'd have to figure that out. So then this one can come out, and then you have this one, and this one is actually collapsible, so it will pop out on you. If I can make it pop out. So then you can open it. So then if you open it and you put this like on top of it, it's not going to take all the space up anymore. It's a little harder to do it now. It's not going to take all the space up. So you still have room for your food down here, and room for your stuff in here. And then you probably could cover this like this. Okay, so I figured it out. Bam. So you cover it like this, and then you could still have your little mini containers for your little snacks and different things like that. Grains, whatever you want to put in there. I don't really know what you're going to put up in this little thing. Like, let me just tell you, except for some dressing. Probably. Because I eat too much for this little container to be some real food. Honestly. But that's how the cadapsule, that is not a word. This is how this works. And so this could come in handy because I usually don't want my lunch bag to be too big. And, but I want to be able to carry a lot of things in not such a big bag. I don't want to be having too many things weighing me down, but I do want to have a lot of food because when I'm gone for 8-12 hours a day or whatever, doing the millions of things I'm doing, like school or work or more work, then I want to have plenty of food because I get hungry. And I just don't want to get stuck in that situation where you're like having to like go buy McDonald's or something like that you shouldn't really, number one, spend your money on because you got food at your house. And number two, isn't healthy for you anyway. And, so it's like, and now that I'm not eating any gluten, really there's not much that I can eat there that doesn't have something breaded or bread around it. So I would be like, okay, can I just have some French fries? That is not healthy. So yeah. So basically that's kind of what it comes down to. And I'm going to try these containers out and hopefully they do really wonderfully. Hopefully they'll be easy to carry with me, and I think that they'll work out really great. But pretty much that's it. So I'm going to continue to drink 64 ounces of water a day, which I realize is a little bit of a struggle when I'm like kind of a little tired. Like this morning I was a little tired, so I more so stayed in the bed a good amount, which you're about to see, stayed in the bed a good amount. And so I really didn't drink as much water as I should have. So I didn't finish the 64 ounces today. Not even gonna lie about that at all. But I know that I need to like make it a priority. I just know that I slept a whole lot today. For some weird reason, I was really, really tired. I don't know why, because I am taking iron and vitamin D. And I would think that I would be able to kind of get over that tired hump thing. But for whatever reason, I still have those moments where I'm just really feel exhausted. Like I just want to sleep all day or could sleep all day, which I know really isn't a good thing at all. So I have to figure out why that is. So hopefully when I go back to the doctor, we'll be able to kind of look at that if that continues for any while. But the other thing is that, so I'm still going to continue on the 64 ounces. I almost lost my train of thought. 64 ounces of water a day. And I'm going to still continue on the no gluten for the rest of the month of August. And then I'll probably move to no dairy for the next month. But this way I'll be able to kind of see how it's affecting me, how it's making a difference in my overall like feeling, how I'm feeling mood wise without eating it, how my body's reacting and things like that, because it could be just that I needed to change my diet. I could have some intolerances or sensitivities that I didn't know of, and that could just really be the reason. So hopefully, if that is the case, I can figure that out within these months of trying to eliminate foods. But for now, that is it. You guys all have a good night.